Of Gambians says their country is heading the wrong direction as survey reveals. Trade Ministry launches over $40 million rural vegetable marketing platform. Single mother scheme to empower women through skills training. This and more coming on Gambia 24. Hello and good evening. You're watching Gambia 24 News Bulletin with me, Mariama Cham. Thanks for joining us. And now the news in detail. The Afrobarometer team in the Gambia on Wednesday released a survey report which shows the majority of Gambians saying their country is heading to the wrong direction. The survey, which was led by the Center for Policy Research and Strategic Studies, was conducted from January to February last year. This year, rather, questioning citizens of their say about national matters. Amindo has the rest of that in this report.
The Afrobarometer is a pan-African, non-partisan survey research network that provides reliable data on African experiences and evaluations of democracy, governance, and quality of life. Their fifth survey in the Gambia, which was led by the Center for Policy, Research and Strategic Studies, showed that 6 in 10 Gambians say the country is heading in the wrong direction, which doubles the proportion recorded in 2018. The proportion who describe their personal living conditions as fairly good or very good has also decreased drastically from 66% in 2018 to 35% this year, said Mati Joe, the national investigator and project manager for Afrobarometer in the Gambia, for rethinking of the way the country is run.
I think for Afrobarometer survey, it's just an opportunity for people have in terms of the governance of the country, in terms of democracy, their perceptions about all these different issues, and the questions that we asked was also what they think about the way their country is moving, whether do they think that it is moving in the right direction or in the wrong direction. And compared to 2018, where people said that the country was moving in the right direction, in 2021, people were saying that the country is moving in the wrong direction. And I think for me, this calls for concerns. It still calls for rethinking in terms of the way that we are running this country.
According to Seth, the report is released for politicians to improve on matters of public concern as the election is approaching.
Well, we hope that it will yield the impact that we want, because that's why we are releasing the results, so that politicians and political leaders and policymakers will start paying attention to what the people are saying, and then in their campaign, in their manifesto, be able to align their own vision of the Gambia with the vision of the people. And so we are hoping that this release, and maybe perhaps the subsequent release that has to talk about different aspects of Gambia, could be considered and taken seriously, because at the end of the day, it is the people saying that this is the kind of country we want, these are the most important problems for us, these are issues we want government to handle, and I think politicians and government in particular must need to start paying attention to those issues.
While 60% of Gambians believe the country is heading in the wrong direction, only a minority of 38% see it moving in the right direction. These perceptions are the opposite of those recorded in 2018 survey, where 66% of the citizens said the country was on the right track. Now for iAfrica News.
Afrobarometer survey reveals that Gambians believe the country is heading to the wrong direction. Now, President Adam Barrow presented a fixed car to Gambia Olympian Gina and of $500,000 the entire Tokyo team on Thursday, following their return from the Tokyo Olympics. Gambia Sports Minister says the gift is a sign of appreciation to Gina for her performance. She is the first female athlete in Gambia to have a level. Leaders in the sport.
Being the first female athlete to have the Gambia's flag at an international sporting event, Gina and colleagues landed at the International Airport on Thursday morning from the 2021 Olympics Games in Tokyo. The 26-year-old athlete failed to the semi-finals of the women 100 meters and 200 meters respectively. Upon arrival with her, Gina received privileges from key government institutions, including a car from the Gambian leader. Youth and Sport Bakari Baji explained why Gina is given a special treatment.
And this time around is not just a meeting, but through our discussions, HE has provided a special gift specifically to Gina for different reasons. We respect all of them that have gone out there, but Gina has been out there for a long time. She's been to the All Africa Games, won bronze, silver, and gold. Then she went back to the Olympics and went to a level that probably only one athlete in Gambia's history has ever reached there, and that's a male. The Islamic? You got the gold. Gold and silver. Okay. So for the Olympics, no other person have reached, or no other female have reached where she reached. It's only one time that in England, I guess, that Swaibu reached the semi-final, and that's where she stopped. You know, so for Gina, this is the first time. And like I said at the airport, what is special about Gina is the fact that she was doing two events. She was doing the 100, and she reached the semi-final. She did the 200, and she reached the semi-final. And that's the great thing that we all want to celebrate her for.
Minister Baji emphasizing that he is always proud of athletes who represent the Gambia at the international level.
This is not the first time for some of them. They've been going out there to represent the Gambia and raising the flag of the Gambia high. But again, we are all happy this time around for different reasons. One, because it's the Olympics, it's the apex of athletics in the world. But again, because our athletes have been there and represented the Gambia. And one of the key issues that anybody will appreciate is how your country's image is made good at the international level. And yes, that can happen through diplomacy. Sometimes people do it through different means, but sports is one of the key events or activities that promotes a country's image. And Gina, Ibrahima Fainjai, the two Ibrahima Fainjai, represented the Gambia and held the flag of the Gambia very high at the opening of the Tokyo Games.
Mr. Baji also assured the Olympic Committee of continuous working relationship and government commitment to support all sporting disciplines. Gambian Olympian Gina Bass extends gratitude for the support rendered to her by the government.
It's a great honor to each and every one of us here, and it was not an easy journey, but we have tried with my fellow athletes, so we are going to use this opportunity to thank each and every one of you here, and thank you, Mr. President, once again, because this is the second meet with you, which have never happened. So with your time, we really appreciate it. Thank you.
The Olympic Games is the most prestigious, biggest and most world-renowned sporting event, far ahead of the World Cup and other international leagues. An Olympic medal, gold, silver or bronze, is an external treasure for any athlete or country fortunate to win it. For iAfrica News, I am Aissatou Biaye Kujabi.
Now, the Ministry of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment with partners have on Thursday launched a rural vegetable marketing platform in the Jinai village of Lower River region. The project along the Trans-Gambia Highway, installed at the tune of $48 million, is expected to enhance vegetable growing, marketing, employment and trade for the rural population. Details of that in this report.
Partnering businesses and bridges gaps being the motto of the project, the vegetable platform intends to scrap out challenges faced by women vegetable growers in the region, as well as boost employment for the youth. The project is funded by the European Union at a tune of 800,000 euros, which is equivalent to nearly 48 million Gambian dollars. The Minister of Trade, Industry, Regional Integration and Employment, Sidi Keita, spoke of the sustainability of the location for the project as an emerging business hub for the provincial regions.
The location of the project on the Trans-Gambia Highway makes it a very ideal spot because it will be supporting regional trade, it will be supporting employment, and it will be supporting entrepreneurship. The project has certain salient features which I cannot proceed without identifying. The investment value of this project is about 800,000 euros, which translates to $48 million, and it is funded through the EU. The implementation period is over a 12-month period, and it will provide wholesale, retail, pack house, cold storage, and waste management facilities when completed. It will also provide 60 cash for work jobs, a portion of which has already been recruited, and they are partners in the project.
As he explained, the project seeks to create work schemes where the locals will fully take ownership.
The cash for work scheme is an innovative way whereby we do not want the project to be implemented only by contractors, but we want to make sure that the homegrown, the indigenous people of the region benefit and take a significant payout of the project. So this is not a project where you'll only see a building completed. At the end, you wonder, where did the money go? No, the money will be spent, the labor will be paid, and all this will be within the community.
The Minister of Agriculture, Ami Fabre, stressed the need for women vegetable growers to be supported in their daily struggle in fulfilling the country's food basket.
Our women horticultural farmers, they are suffering. They are working 24 hours in a day, producing vegetables. But at the end of the day, they don't have any market, neither storage facilities. I want to tell the gathering that Gambia, we have quite a number of women vegetable growers. Presently, we have almost more than 500 communal garden schemes in this country. So I want to tell the gathering that LRR, they are so blessed because this is the first of its kind.
The European Union ambassador to the Gambia, Corrado Pampoloni, hoped that the initiative will strengthen the Gambia's agricultural production and marketing.
The Genoy Agri-Food Platform will be an important infrastructure on the road to modernizing the Gambia's agricultural marketing system and to meeting the country's potential for self-sufficient agricultural production. This facility will house wholesale and retail marketing areas for local products, a pack house, a cold storage area for vegetables
products. Such an initiative was no doubt welcomed by women groups, village heads and youth in the regions who are optimistic on the potential of the investment in changing their lives when completed in the next 12 months. For iAfrica News, I am Mariama Cham.
In that $48 million, a foundation stone laid for a rural vegetable marketing platform in Junai village of the Lower River region will take us to a quick break, and we'll be right back with the rest of the news on Gambia 24. Stay tuned.
The locations, the design, the materials used, all the way down to the latest details are few of many things that we focused on when we envisioned the airport residency. As proud innovators of community estates, the airport residency in Old Yundum, project by Swami India International, offers a unique gated community with 3- and 4-bedroom villas and duplexes. Just 5 minutes away from the Banjul International Airport. Luxury, convenience, and accessibility are some of the reasons you should consider this great housing opportunity. With a clubhouse, a playground, access roads, and parking facilities available for your dream home or a valuable investment, you will find all you need at Airport Residency here in Old Yundum.
Welcome back, and this is still Gambia 24 News. Now, single parenting comes with challenges ranging from feeding, accommodation to financial challenges, among other issues. In order to empower women in pulling down the rate of unemployment in the Gambia, the Single Mother Scheme has created a platform to stimulate the cause. Kariju Seka files in this report.
It is evident that single mothers face problems of low self-esteem, social stigma and lack of social support for them and their families. The Single Mother Scheme is initiated to help women unveil their potentials, train and empower them through skills as well as entrepreneurship. Fatmata Dabo is among the women that benefited from this initiative, and she explains the rationale for joining the Single Mother Scheme.
pour rek jàppale suma boppa jàppale suma waajur yi te ma single mother la may amee doom te bëgg naa xale bi roy si man daal.
I joined this association because I want to empower myself. I am a single mom and I want to serve as a role model for my child. I intend to show my child that what I am doing is a good thing, and through this, I will be able to teach others.
According to the co-founder of Single Women Scheme, Fatmata Jeng, this initiative will help to elevate the challenges women and children are facing.
Single Mother Scheme association la boo xam ne dafa ñëw pour jàppale jigéen ñi comme noo ko waxee ay jigéen rek nga fekk ci suuf.
Single Mother Scheme is an association initiated with the motive of empowering women. We have seen children in the streets who lack the basic necessity due to the poor background they came from. So we decided to help the mothers so that they can help themselves tackle the challenges of their children and family, especially the single mothers. We made our research and we concluded that 75% of street children came from a single mother home. So this initiative welcomes women who are also married but their husbands are facing financial difficulties.
The demand for joining the Single Mother Scheme is high, but the association is battling to accommodate them, and this challenge is deepened by financial constraints.
Graduate 35 students last batch because duñ leen dee bëgg a keep for more than 6 months here.
Already we have graduated 35 students in the last batch because we did not want to keep them for more.
About 410 students in Banjul.
Already we have graduated 35 students in the last batch because we did not want to keep them for more than 6 months. We just wanted to keep them for a period of time. And we also have about 410 students in Banjul waiting. It is difficult to support all of them because we lack the resources. It is difficult to have financial support. Like I said, we have over 400 students waiting who are single mothers from other statistics, but we don't have the space for them all.
The Single Mother Scheme, established in 2020, also assists women regain their mentalities and to connect them to the environment where they are welcome as family without discrimination. The association seeks for financial assistance from the government and other stakeholders to enable them continue their humanitarian gesture. Khadija Toseka, iAfrica News.
That innovation platform by a Single Mother Scheme of creating youth employment among single mothers brings us to the end of Gambia 24 News. I am your presenter, Mariama Cham. Thanks for your company. Do have a good night and a great weekend ahead.